I started this off yesterday during the little live, but this is a dog commission that I'm working on, and I'm just going to be spraying some nice details in there. And I'm going to be using this device for getting extra fine lines, which is called the Tiny Pink. It can get lines up to 2 millimeters to 6 millimeters. And what you do is you attach this onto the front of your spray can, and it's quite a cunning way of getting these finer lines on there. So I've never really used them on commissions before, but I just thought today I'm going to just use them gently on this dog commission. So let's see how we go. And it just makes those lines just that tiny bit finer compared to, let me go and turn that light off just like that, that's it. It's less aggressive light just here. Right, okay, let's just do this then, shall we? We're just going to go down here. And you see we're just getting the dark being added into that piece of wood. Just going to make sure that the hole on the can is clear. And the trick is with this device is to hold it. You can't shake the can either because the paint will squirt out of it. But I'm just adding some darks where I think the darks need to go. What I've got here is like a bit of a shield so that I can't get the paint onto this wood. I want to keep that wood clear. Just like that. Just overlaying that onto there. Yeah, and then this bit we've got what's going on here? Dripping already, that's no good. Right, got a cunning way of sorting this out. Go two-handed just on this piece just here. Right, hello, we have one or two people dropping in on this live stream now. I'm going to hold this at the bottom. This just stops this paint going through. I've got a blockage on the can. The way that I get rid of the blockage is I just got this screw here and just come through like that. My name's Sid, I'm a spray paint artist. So if you just join me from probably anywhere in the world, basically. But I am based here in the UK. I'm based in the Southwest. I've been a professional spray paint artist for well, longer than I care to remember, actually, but probably about 15 years in total. And then this is just a little contraption that I'm using just to get some lovely detail on this dog commission when the can's not deciding to clog, that is. Just like that, unclog that. Right, away we go. It's going nicely. It's just where the nose is going to go later. I'm just adding some points of contrast with the dark brown just here. That's nice. And just over this leg like that. It's looking good. Going on to there. Right, let me have a look what's been going on the phone, just over here. Thanks for joining me. My name is Sid, by the way. Can I be your dog? Yes, you can be the dog if you want to be the dog. Thanks for all the nice likes coming through. Jesus does love me, yeah. hopefully he's going to love this dog today as well. But yeah, we're all coming together nicely at the moment. Do give me a subscribe during this live as well. And you'll get to see lots of tips on how to spray paint. You'll also get to see how I make my art, and then also, more importantly, loads of fun stuff as well going on. Do check out some of my latest shorts. We've had quite a few viral shorts coming through. I'm just going to add a bit of brown there as well. Just coming through nicely like that. I'm actually going to add a little bit of white onto his. There's going to be a grassy area. That's part of his leg coming down there. That's his leg down there. Coming together like that. Small eyes coming together there. Something like that. Yeah, liking that. Just adding these little bits of dark has really made this come together slightly over the last 5 minutes or so. Liking that. I tried to do a backflip last night and it went horribly wrong. I ended up, there we go. Loving the joke just there, Lloyd, that's good. Thanks Indian Gaming Studio, much appreciated. 007 star. I'm actually going to be doing something 007 related in the coming days. I'm doing a giant Jaws, you know, the classic henchman from the kind of mid-80s Bond. So that's my plan. So I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of something on that ilk coming very soon. Yeah, I need to do grey on his nose. Let's see if I can use a little bit of walnut brown just going in there. That's nice. Very nice. Not happy with that. So I'm just going to move that over. Coming together nicely over there. The wood that I'm using here is actually a walnut wood. So quite a high-end piece of wood. Very rare piece of wood to use as well. Just going to be adding a little bit of grey there. That was nice. Just that one squirt there for his nose. There we go. And I'm going to put the detail in very gently on his mouth, just like that. That's good. Slightly braver just there. His nose just coming together now. Like that. It's a gradual process of building the composition up gradually. That's his other leg just in there. I'm going to need a little bit of a lighter colour here, so I'm going to just switch the can on this guy. And get rid of some paint over here. Let's just have a little look what's been going on the screen over there. All coming together nicely. So hopefully I've had 1 or 2 people subscribe to me just during this live. Hi everyone for joining me. Any of my regular subscribers, thanks for dropping in on these little lives. This one's going to be quite a fun one to look back on as well. I'm just sorting out a change of colour. Can do that. And this is my studio. I'm based here in England, in the UK. This is a beautiful dog commission I'm working on for a friend of mine, who also supplies me with some of the wood that I use in all my artwork. There's plenty of different artworks tagged up as well on this feed. And let me just get going. One tick. What I'm just doing now is I'm just changing my gloves. The cap that I use, this tiny pink cap just here, it's good for getting these fine details. But one of the negatives, the big negative, is it is quite messy. But yeah, it does give a nice feel to it. I'm just going to squirt in a little bit of white on this guy's chest just here. Let me go and do that. That's nice. Just there. And clip this in. And how it works, this device clips on the front of your spray can like that. And then you get your cap and put the cap on the top. And it gives a really ultra fine line for this detail work. So that's quite nice. I've only just started using this this method, so I'm very much learning as I go with the new cap on there. But let's go and have a little look. So I can see over here, just need to add a little bit of white there. Bit of white there. Like that. It's coming along nicely there. A bit more light here. And this area. Just going to lighten that up as well. Yeah, I'm getting pretty happy with that. Right, my name's Sid, by the way. I'm a spray paint artist from the southwest, and this is part of what I do is commissions on beautiful pieces of wood. Let me go and click in a different colour just here. Right, okay. Just having slightly more of a hair effect. Liking that. looking good as well. Beautiful spray painted dog coming along nicely. Do keep liking this live, much appreciated. Hopefully you've given me a little subscribe as well. My name's Sid, as you can see, I'm a spray paint artist from the Southwest. I'll do you a little tour of the studio. If I can get to, let me see if I can get me to 20 likes on this feed, and then I'll do you a little studio tour, which also include meeting my own dog, who's just having a little sleep on the floor over there. Promises, promises, eh? That is coming along nicely now. Just looking over there. I've got a bit of a reference photo that I'm glancing across to just off camera. I think when we actually take this piece, this has actually got a stencil round both sides. This is what this blue tape is. So at some point when I pull the tape off, it's really going to pop and come to life. I just want to add, let's see if I can add a little bit of black for his eyes. Just getting a different cap sorted onto this piece of paint just here. This black is then going to just clip into the top just like that. Hang on, let's take the top off this cap, then he'll do it. Right, here we go. Let's do a little bit more on the eyes here as well. Just want to disrupt that white just there. I'm actually going to go over these eyes with a different enamel paint, but just to get this, putting a little white dot in there. That's always a nice moment when that happens. And I'm just going to cut away on that white dot, holding this. So it's slightly less vivid, something like that. Let's just have a little look on your screen to see how that looks. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. Loving that. I'm actually going to peel this off now. This is always a good moment when I peel this off as such. Let's go and do that, shall we? There we go. That's looking pretty magnificent now, isn't it? Compared to the start of the video. How long have I been going now? 20 minutes. That's looking good, isn't it? On the piece of wood like that. But at the base of this artwork, I just want to do a few details. It's going to be green on the base. So I'm just going to put some indications of green first. Something like that. Yeah, that's looking nice, yeah. Just that bit of green there. Really set that off, isn't it? Ready for me to work that up some more. Let me go and clip this in. I just need to move this forward a touch, just like that. Can you see the base of that? Some nice ASMR sounds coming through. And just overlay that with some light green. And that's just made the artwork less plonked on, less floaty. And tip that up again. And move that up just like that. So there we go. That is a nice dog. And that's how I add the details and the darks and the lights into a piece like that. So thanks for joining me, wherever you are in the world.